sacrifices our men and women make overseas in distant lands like Afghanistan, we're in other places, but that's what we hear about. But we never hear about the sacrifices soldiers make here, here at home. So tonight, I hope to share with you some of the sacrifices that we make, sacrifices of a garrison soldier. Now, before I start, with the whole no breaking rules thing, I got to read this UCFJ stuff. It's kind of like that waiver in front of Apple that says you'll sell your firstborn to Apple or whatever. But all right. All characters, events, subjects, and stories in this log, even if based on real people, events, subjects, biblical verses, and stories of your mom, are fictional. None of the views expressed reflect the views of the Department of the Army, the Department of Defense, Westboro Baptist Church, the U.S. Army, the U.S. Office of the Board, All voices used are impersonations, including that of the narrator, because normally it sounds like a little bit. Okay. Don't piss off people in JAG. Alright. Lieutenant's log, November 18th. I finally graduated from the initial basic course. Woo! 17 weeks of training meant to make me an infantry officer. Has made me an expert at sweeping floors, dodging cars to pick up trash, standing around waiting, and performing tasks as inefficiently as possible. Should the time come, I feel confident that I will be able to lead 40 soldiers to the nearest shade and have them wait around for up to 24 hours. Or the next meal break, or 4 o'clock, whichever comes first. My unit is comprised entirely of others like myself, so I'm certain that we will maximize productivity this week. Lieutenant's log, November 19th. Our numbers continue to dwindle with each passing formation. I don't know exactly how many of us are left, because someone accidentally deleted the Excel file with all our names on it. At this rate, we will have enough men to effectively perform the mission we all joined the Army to do. Clean up parks and ponds, manage Lieutenant's log, November 20th. We lost contact with another of our details sweeping Russ Pond. Patrol was sent out, and after 2 hours of searching, they found only one survivor, slowly eating a personal pizza at the food court. Only God knows what happened to him. Poor bastard. As of 1300 formation, the others are still missing. Comms are down. Someone must be jamming our signals as they have yet to respond to our texts and calls. However, one of our Snapchats managed to get through. Our survivors still out there. Lieutenant's log, November 21st. More survivors from the Lost Patrol finally returned today. It appears a lack of guidance and fucks led to yesterday's debacle. The convoy that was sent out to the site became separated within seconds because the lead vehicle had to stop to get mission essential supplies like Gatorade and tobacco. The second vehicle also had to stop by the gas station to get enough fuel for that 2-minute journey. The 2 trailing vehicles didn't have the same advanced navigational capabilities as the first 2 and were quickly lost, barely making it home alive. Our commander has vowed not to make the same mistake in the future. We'll never leave a lieutenant unattended. Remember the 20th of November. Remember those brave lives that were lost. Lieutenant's log, November 22nd. This is the last day of the week. Our final chance to make up for the failures of the past 4 days. Today, I'm only one of 10 to show up at the morning formation. The commander is visibly distraught. He's obviously still troubled from the events of the 20th. and begins yelling unintelligibly. Despite him being directly in front of me, I can't understand a word he's saying. As I've just begun to automatically tone him out by humming Lady Gaga songs and nodding and occasionally saying yes sir with different intonations. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yeah, yes sir. So that was kind of that. I actually wanted to share a poem with you all that I wrote because I thought this was way too depressing just by itself. Right, it's called Nostalgia. It's that 90s pop song playing on a rainy day. It's that Game Boy hidden in the closet beckoning you to catch them all. It's that old log that used to be the world's tallest wall. It's that hill you would dare others to ride their bikes down. It's that feeling of childish bliss where the world is your playground. It's that photo album of a family that never was. It's the memory of a family broken apart by violence. It's the nightmare of hiding under a table, trying not to make a sound. It's the fear of pounding on doors, turning knobs, and broken hinges. It's the deep scars left from over a decade of isolation and abuse. It's the feeling that your painful life isn't worth living. It's the challenge I'll spend my life overcoming. It's this hole I sought to fill with drugs and alcohol throughout high school. It's this terror I tried to escape from by joining the Army. It's this panic of being lost with no star to guide me home. It's this hope that I will never let my past define me. It's this feeling of strength knowing that I control my destiny. I alone control my fate. And it's this 90s pop song playing on a rainy day.